One of my favorite things to bring on a cruise as far as organizing goes is magnets. We have a variety of different types of magnets that we bring. These hooks are really good to hang your clothing on, or heavier items, or your fanny packs or things like that. Most of the cruises that I've been on, the walls of the staterooms are metal, so any heavy duty magnet works great. Some of the things that we like to hang from them are like eyebrow tweezers. You just stick it to the magnet and then stick it to the wall. Nail clippers. I usually have a lot of hairpins, so those will stick to the magnets also. And then you just stick them on the wall. It's handy to have things on the wall when you have as many people in the room as we do and as much stuff as we do. We actually have a cabin that's supposed to hold 4 people, but my little boy Beretta, I had to bring all of his stuff, so we have 5 people's luggage in our room, and I suspect Beretta will still be sleeping in our room, even though he's registered in my mom's room. But anyways, by not having these things in the drawer, people don't have to hunt for them. And like if I'm out by the pool or something like that, the boys can just look on the wall and find whatever they're needing. It makes life so much simpler. And for smaller items that may not actually be metal, you can put them in a little tin like this, and the tin will still stick to the magnets, and then you just stick that on the wall. Today is our day in Nassau, and tonight is our first formal night, so I wanted to go ahead and get a little organized and hang things up so that the family can find them when it's time to get ready. I love these little magnets to hang the clothes up on the wall. They're heavy duty and they don't hurt the walls in any way, and they hold a lot of weight. But I do like to have the boys' clothes hanging out and ready to go, so if I'm busy, Nana or my mom or Wayne can help the boys get ready, and the boys know what to wear. But those magnets are great for jewelry and any kind of accessory. They may be little, but they are very helpful and hold a lot of weight. They come in handy to keep things out of the drawers and off of the counters and easy to find. I love using them on my hairpins and hair accessories also. Even works great on markers and highlighters. I had this neat little container for cotton balls and Q-tips, and we put some magnets on the bottom of the container, and it works great. We typically dress up every night for dinner, and with 5 people having so many clothes and so much stuff, we've had to get creative on the way we organize things in the room. But one thing I do like to do is go ahead and hang what I want the boys to wear that night on the wall, so that if I'm too busy or trying to get ready, a lot of times I'm still in the shower and my husband or mother-in-law are trying to get the boys ready. So if it's hanging, they know what to use. And I like to use this little hanger here to put their ties and accessories on when they're done. I typically leave the ties on the shirt until we use them, and then the shirt goes in the dirty clothes, and I hang the ties up here so they don't get damaged. Sorry, my husband went rummaging through the shelves and unfolded a lot of the clothes, so it is cluttered. But I love this shoe organizer that hangs in the closet. It's really good to hang socks and underclothing and shirts. We also used an over-the-door organizer, but I lost the footage for that. But it worked great for Band-Aids and sunscreen and sunglasses and even my husband's socks. This is the system to organize things that my sister used in her room. Another thing to mention is you may end up with one of these lovely notices if you have things packed in your suitcase that you're not supposed to have, and your luggage will not make it to your room. You'll have to go to the security office on, I believe it was deck 2, to get this receipt. But things like irons and electrical cords and power strips, you can't have those. And we had used some power strips at the motel that we stayed at, and they were in our luggage. So those got confiscated, but we will get those back the day that we get off the ship. If you do have magnets in your room, though, something to be cautious of is on the boarding passes. They have magnetic strips, so just make sure you keep the magnetic strip away from the magnets. But if you have it attached to a lanyard, you could still hang it from your lanyard. Happy sailing!